Hey folks, Stray here again and welcome back to the Top 5 series, and in this gaming edition I've been asked to do another series breakdown. The Forza series first debuted on the original Xbox in 2005 and since then has exploded into one of the premier racing game series in the world of gaming today, with 8 main games split into 2 different series. But what are the best of the best that the series has had over the last decade? Let's find out as I share with you my top 5 Forza games. At number 5, the original Forza Horizon released on the Xbox 360 back in 2012. It was the first game under the Forza name to branch out from the Motorsport moniker, assembled by Playground Games, somewhat of a hybrid team from people from other racing game developers. An open world Forza sounded awesome on paper, and it delivered in droves with over 150 cars, massive variance in terrain, and a great job in capturing more of that American music festival vibe. For me, still one of the better simcade racing games of this ever growing subgenre. At number 4, Forza Motorsport 6. You may be surprised to see 6 this far down the list. Sure, it's the best technical accomplishment of the series, but this game does have its problems. It's not a consistent 1080p 60 everywhere. They cut corners on the Forza Vista explanations, scaling back some of the detail that made it so great, and the series is still lacking in some of the single-seaters. Not to mention driver tires that sometimes shoot off so far ahead at the start that it's nearly impossible to win. It's a shame because at its best the game is incredible and some of the experiences are wonderful, but as an overall game it still has niggling problems that weren't in previous games in the series. At number 3, Forza Motorsport 3. After the pleasure that was 2 on the 360 early game list, Forza 3 came along in 2009 and blew the opposition apart. It had over 400 cars, played at 60 frames, had over 100 different track variations, was one of the most easily accessible racing games to a wide variety of audiences at the time, shout out to Jim Sterling on that one, and was universally regarded as one of the best games of 2009, very reminiscent of Gran Turismo 3 in 2001 as a game that moved the needle dramatically forward for the series. And I completed it 100%, that's always a plus. At number 2, Forza Horizon 2. Good lord, I've said it before, that this game it was so much fun. It did such a brilliant job of, again, capturing that European road trip kind of Gumball 3000 vibe, had an even deeper car roster, had perks to make your driving experience even better, and I'd argue the best online multiplayer in any Forza game to date, with online free roams and incredible road trip playlists that anyone can enjoy, regardless of skill. Forza Horizon 2 is still the best current gen racer on the box for me at this point in time. However, number 1 is Forza Motorsport 4. Now, remember how I said that Gran Turismo 4 was the game that took a console to its limit? Well, Forza pretty much did the same with Forza 4 and the Xbox 360. The Forza Vista inclusion and the level of detail in touring the cars and the quotes from Jeremy Clarkson and the Top Gear team, also and the Turn 10 team as well, was beautiful. The roster was enormous, even bigger than before, and the graphical detail was immense, and the game had more content than any other game in the series. It's magnificent, and for me, one of the best racing games ever made. Maybe one day I'll finally get around to making my top 5 list for that. Anyway, got a different order? Were you one of the maybe 4 people that actually liked Forza 5? Let me know in the comments and I'll see you next week. I've been Andre Harrison, and thanks for watching.